Scours the streets of Mexicali for homeless migrants. People can live with one kidney, but it's a highly complicated surgery. Only the most desperate would place their life in the hands black market surgeon.
Organ trafficking, organ harvesting is a hideous crime. This is just business. And because they're vulnerable, because there's nobody to defend them there, sometimes aren't even hospitals. In places, where there's no hygiene. A lot of these people may become sick. It can also be deadly. A kidney can be sold with $100,000. The money the migrant, the poor people get are a tiny fraction of that. So most of the money is left with the facilitator and the surgeon.
How big is your team?
Here, Mexico, US, Mexico, and
Why do you go after the poor people?
there's plenty of they came looking for the American dream and the stuff in here. They don't have jobs, they don't have nothing right here. Something on his body, but
The organ trafficker tells me that he pays off corrupt medical staff to get lists of kidney patients in U.S. hospitals. If they're interested in his service, they have to send him a blood sample.
So your U.S. clients, you have Arizona, California, Nevada, Oklahoma.
With a generous salary and the dream of building up their savings and retirement fund, she was taken to a clinic somewhere in the city. She was told that her employers required a medical check. She overheard herself described as a kidney donor. Despite threats, she took the matter to the police. It was a spark that uncovered a rampant trade in human organs involving collusion between organized criminals and corrupt doctors, police, and medical administration staff.
A lot of these people that we consider the tops of the organized crime rings are doctors. They're not the ones who go out to the villages and convince somebody to sell an organ for pennies on the dollar, but they are the ones organizing this trade.
She was just one potential victim in a global industry that turns over an estimated $1 billion every year.
It's exploitation of the highest degree. So it's literally people's bodies being taken from them.
A clean heart or lungs will likely set you back at least $130,000, with a liver or kidney coming in at under 6 figures. Corneas are cheapest of all, according to the same research, coming in at a mere $30,000.
Every piece of me has the ability to make money on a market. And I'm worth, if I were to sell it, probably somewhere in the order of $250,000.
It's estimated that anything between 5 to 10% of worldwide organ transplants involve illegal payment. Kidneys are the most popular, with the WHO estimating that 10,000 are sold every year on the global black market. Shortage of organs for transplantation is a constant international problem. In the US alone, thousands die every year waiting for illegal, such as allegedly harvesting the organs of executed prisoners.
Essentially an organ conveyor belt where these prisoners would be anesthetized but still conscious and be completely harvested. They harvest their corneas, with their kidneys, and with their hearts. And they would just sort of like liquidate these bodies and then sell them mostly to the domestic market but also the international market.
Transactions often take place online, with Facebook an enduringly popular marketplace, a Nigerian man in Bangalore running an elaborate online kidney selling ring, duping poverty-stricken customers with fake websites mocked up to resemble those of some of the country's leading hospitals.
People have no money when they have nothing else. They're having to sell their kidneys, so kidneys are becoming the only form of currency available to them.
Many participants in the body trade are victims of human trafficking, tricked into giving over their organs for little to no pay. Appalling stories are easy to find. Police freed 24 people from an apartment block in Rawalpindi. They were due to be taken to a nearby hospital for forcible kidney removal after months in captivity.
Police are convinced that most of the people in that apartment were tricked and had no intention of selling an organ when they arrived there. They say they're now searching for 4 doctors who are apparently the kingpins.
The UN published a report detailing 700 cases of organ trafficking, which is likely a wild underestimate.